Hurry up. You guys are losing players in the locker room.
You've spoken to us about how it has to be anyone and everyone. We really saw this game in this game.
Yeah.
Davion with the three, Alec coming in the second half, providing a spark. Jaime doing some stuff in the first
Yeah.
half, and even Terry getting minutes. Can you sort of talk about sort of just spinning the rotation wheel and getting enough from a lot?
Yeah, I mean, there's clarity on where we are right now. It's all hands on deck and impact the game. We need our X factors, and our X factors have been there and a 10x way for us. Yeah, each one of those guys that you mentioned, Jaime really sparked us in that second quarter. He and Alec in that unit, I think it was a 13-2 run to finish out the half, and then about 3 minutes and change. And that was part of the reason why we just went with that lineup in the second half. This game was moving so fast. If you could get any traction with any kind of lineup or anything that was going well, you want to try to maximize that. And then in the second half, I thought Khalil really responded well, played some really impactful minutes and did some good things on both ends of the court. Alec hit some big shots. If he doesn't do that, they're probably creating some separation. Terry was really good in his minutes. He was really disruptive defensively. He was getting after it. And then I think that always impacts, the offense, going, the other way. H was, not as loud as he was the other night, but pretty impactful. So it was two good wins, and a lot of guys had their fingerprints on both of these wins, which makes it nice. And that last play that you mentioned, I really enjoyed seeing that play. Davion was doing a lot of tough things, guarding and expending a lot of energy, on that end, and doing a lot of screening on that end. And Tyler had the trust play, in the moment of truth. Just to get off it, and Davion hit that big, three. Coaches love to see those kind of trust plays.
To continue with the Davion theme, this is 2 home games in a row that he's shown not just the ability to make the big shot, but he's shown a willingness to take the big shot. How aware were you of that? I mean, everyone talks about his defense. How aware were you of that part of his game?
You don't know, necessarily. The one thing I know just based on his college career and early on, he is a great competitor. If you're a great competitor, you probably want to have these kind of opportunities and these kind of moments. The close games, and you have to make plays. On both ends of the court. So I think that's probably what a lot of this is. And we want to, encourage him, to continue to be more aggressive. I think he still can be a guy that can, generate some easy opportunities when he touches the paint. He's a very willing passer. He wants to get guys involved. He wants to get our main guys the ball, almost to a fault. We'll clean that all up. But I like his game when he's assertive, because he has the right intentions, to move the ball.
Tyler's usage and shots are obviously up, but you talked about you made that trust play at the end of Davion. How have you kind of seen him strike that balance of obviously he has to get his own shots, but also playmaking as well?
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing that now for a long period of time. He's seen all the different coverages, the traps, aggressive coverages. We need him to score. We need him to make plays. But he's really developed his playmaking, over the last 2 or 3 years. He sees the floor. He sees coverages. And sometimes, the best plays are the easy plays, just to get off it. And sometimes the earlier you get off it, the better opportunity you have, for that next guy.
Obviously, there's a lot of make or miss baked in between that first Atlanta game and then the last 2 games. But if you take the opportunities you're getting as a whole, do you feel like the framework of the offense going forward for the next month plus is where you want it to be?
Yeah, hopefully. We want to continue to build on this. The more guys that can feel confident in their role, have clarity in that, and can be live threats out there, the better it is for us. We have a locker room that is unselfish. You know, guys want to make plays for each other. Even Tyler, I mean, he knows, we know, the staff knows, the other team knows. You know, he has to score for us, but he's a willing passer. He'll get off the ball. You know, he wants to set up guys. And that's a great thing. And to a man, everybody in the locker room, you know, loves to see their teammate, you know, play well, and they want to try to help their teammate play well. That's a great starting point. And so I think hopefully the clarity, you know, can give guys a little bit more confidence, and then momentum. Thank you.